Turns out that Activision Blizzard just got bought by Microsoft, and this couldn't have happened without the help from the mainstream media, because every time there was news coming out from Activision Blizzard recently, the media would mention the sexual harassment accusations. And the problem with this is not that I have any sympathy for Blizzard, which is an incredibly woke company, but that this is an unrealistic standard that we don't hold anyone else on. Like, can you imagine if the media applied the standard to everyone? It would sound like, and in today's news, the President of the United States, who have been accused several times of inappropriate behavior towards women and children, has wished everyone a happy 4th of July. CNN, who last year fired 3 more of its anchors for being sex pests, is going to take us live to the 4th of July celebrations. They don't do that, do they? But for some reason, when it happened to Blizzard, they could say that a new patch is coming out for Call of Duty by Activision, which is a company that recently has been under fire for sexual... They don't do that, do they? But for some reason, whenever they talked about Blizzard, in any circumstance, like even when they talked about Activision, they would say, a new Call of Duty patch has been released. We remind viewers that the Activision Blizzard company is in hot water over... You know, like, you did this, press. You did this. You pushed these people into the hands of Microsoft. So what did Microsoft get? Well, apparently my favorite Xbox game is going to be Diablo now. Because they got Diablo. And they got Warcraft, they got Starcraft, they got Call of Duty, they got Overwatch, Crash, Spyro, Tony Hawk, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, and even Wolfenstein. God, why? Look, throw it away. Throw it away. You don't want it, trust me, you don't want it. But, I gotta give props to Bobby Kotick. You know, Bobby Kotick, like, he kept having people messing with him. He had his own employees walking out and starting all of this shit and protesting. Well, you're under new management now, kiddos. Like, you thought you had the power. You thought you had the iron gauntlet with the gems over Bobby Kotick, didn't you? You thought you have the Infinity Stones, huh? Well, it turns out that Bobby Kotick had more stones. He sold you over to Microsoft. What are you going to do now? Because right now, if Bobby would have fired the problematic employees, the ones doing the walkouts and all of that, oh my god, oh, the shitstorm, oh, the PR disaster. Oh, now Microsoft can fire all of you. Like, literally no one will complain, because it's like Microsoft can be, well, we just bought the company, so we're restructuring, we're cutting the fat. All of these companies, you know, they say they're woke in front of you, but behind the scenes, they don't like it when employees do walkouts. They don't like it when employees ask for more money. They don't like any of that. You know, they're going to keep you to stay home and stay safe. They don't want you to get sick. They have other people that are more expendable. You know, you don't want the creme de la creme, the prestige, the pillars of the gaming community who worked at Blizzard to get sick. No. So that's what I think will happen. I expect some layoffs. But people are worried due to the fact that Microsoft is a woke company, and recently the guy at Xbox, the man in charge, said that he wants cross-platform banning. And this got a lot of people spooked. And I go, oh my god, the wokeness, the censorship. They're going to ruin the prestigious Blizzard. The innocent company Blizzard is going to be ruined ideologically by Microsoft's moral contagion. Blizzard, the company that is now sanitizing World of Warcraft, isn't a pillar of free speech either. I mean, the guy in charge of Overwatch, Kepler Kopic, whatever his name is, actually said that they want to be proactive with the censorship. So not only do they also want to ban this cross-platform, but if you're making, for example, a YouTube video where you're playing Overwatch with some friends and you're saying something problematic on YouTube with your friends, like you're just having banter, even if you're not reported, they want to ban you from Overwatch. Alright, so what is the difference? Seriously. Like, it's one woke company buying another woke company. It's not like Blizzard was Steam, a company that is renowned for sticking with gamers and having principles, and it's being bought by EA Games, because then I have to understand the freak out. But you have a woke corporation like Microsoft buying another woke corporation like Blizzard. In my opinion, if you're worried about wokeness, nothing changes. In fact, I were to add that it's more likely that Microsoft is actually less woke than Blizzard when it comes to gaming. I just need to clarify, when it comes to gaming. Okay, like it's got a track record of its games not messing with the player base and being less spiteful with the player base than Blizzard was. Like, you remember when Blizzard came out and they were upset that gamers are being toxic on Overwatch, so that's why they can't make patches, because they're busy policing the community? So you paid money for a game and you expected patches, right? No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to hire more staff. They're not going... No, they're going to police the community instead of getting you more patches and fixing the game. Yeah, that's Blizzard, okay? That's the company that you're worried now that is going to get more progressive. How much more progressive can you get, though? I mean, they're already up China's ass. They're their maximum progressiveness achieved. They're harassing women like it's CNN or the Catholic Church. I mean, that is the epitome of progressiveness. That is the heights, the pillar of progressive culture. You can't get more progressive from there. Okay, you become feminist, then boom, you start harassing women at the workplace. And that is when you achieve peak feminism. That's when, like, peak progressivism. And while you do that, you need to bully other people and censor your clients and censor your customer and accuse other people of being sexists. Yeah, that's what a progressive person does in reality, okay? Not ideologically speaking. It's kind of like communists. Like, communists say, hey, vote for us and we're going to give you a lot of wealth. And once they get into power, they give you famine. It's kind of the same with progressives. Like, hey, vote for us and we make sexismus go away. And when you put them in positions of power, you end up with Blizzard Entertainment or CNN. Like, you can't get more progressive than Blizzard. And again, I'm not trying to defend Microsoft here. They're both bad companies. It's just like exchanging one rotten apple with another rotten apple. Like, you used to have a rotten apple before, now you have another rotten apple. What's the difference? And honestly, I don't even know about the gaming quality. I have no idea. I mean, it's not the same people that used to work. So it's not like you still have the same people that made Warcraft 3 or that made World of Warcraft or that made StarCraft. None of those people work at that company anymore. I would be surprised if there's like 2 people left. So, what is the problem? I genuinely don't know. Now, I guess like if you're a Diablo fan, it's possible. It's possible. It's not 100% sure, but it's possible that Diablo 4 will be canceled, at least in the form that it is now. Or they're just going to make it get stuck in development for a little while. I would be surprised if Diablo 4 actually comes out this year. But, you know, like, it could happen. Still, like, usually when there's new management, they would review the games in progress, they would start firing people, they would start doing layoffs. So it actually takes a time for the new management to take over. It also depends what's in the contract, because we don't know. Overwhelmingly, that's the case. And, yeah, I mean, it's like, meh. I don't know why a lot of people are worried. Now, there is something that I would want to say, though. I am worried of one thing. I am worried of the fact that, just like with anime, just like with movies, we are witnessing the centralization of gaming. Like, all the major companies are fusing into one corporation. So, with entertainment, it's the mouse. Like it's Disney. And they're now getting most of the companies that make high-quality movies. With, well, high quality in quotations. With gaming, it does seem that Microsoft is buying a lot of these companies. So now you have like fewer publishers. And that is a problem. I don't like it when you have less competition. And I know there are indie games and there's the indie market. But still, I would have preferred if the AAA scene had more publishers than it does now. I want to see more publishers rather than less. Because, yeah, the cross-realm censorship that they're talking about, well, if it's only one company, then it becomes a reality. So, not only do you get less quality games, because there's less of a reason to innovate, there's less of a reason to improve, you also have, like, more terms of service, more censorship, more crackdowns, more spying on what you're speaking when you're playing with friends, so on and so forth. So, I really don't like this. Like that is genuinely a reason to be worried. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about it except support indie games. Don't buy them from the high seas and actually support the developers who make the indie games. Especially now that you have Steam, it never has been more easy to do so. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.